Turn on this light just for a second. I'm gonna put this down a little bit. Okay, so this Zoom for the sole purpose, I feel like right now until the 4th, we're just organizing, which is perfect. I think Kristen,
Yeah.
now that we just need to organize and prep. So this is pretty much it. We are going to really organize our friends list. So really quick, I'm just gonna share screen so that you guys can see exactly. Look at my nieces and nephews. This is exactly like what we're gonna be doing. You guys already know how to create a friends list, right? That I know we covered before. Does anyone need a step by step on how to create a friends list?
No.
No.
All right, so I was on here. Okay, so basically, this little boy. Oh man. I was over here. So basically, what we're doing, you brush your teeth. Very good, very good. So you go to where is it? Where is it? I'm not even there yet. Okay, there it is. Explore feed. Where is it? See more. Am I passing it? Oh.
It's this. Are you looking for the lists?
Yeah.
It's the It's right after saved. It's the second one in. Keep going up. Down a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. There it is. What happened? Okay, so these are the categories. So since there's what I know, shame on me. There's 26 letters, right, in the alphabet. There's 26 letters. So the last one obviously will have I think like 6 or 7, but these are in groups of 5. So it's gonna be A through E, F to J, K to O, P to T, and U to Z. So I'm gonna give you guys just a couple of minutes so that you guys can at least create those lists. You know, so there you go. It's that easy. If you need a walkthrough, we can do it together, but this is how I found the easiest way, where we don't want to make the groups too big or too extremely small. So I figured like by 5 was pretty perfect. Okay. Did you guys listen to the message? I'm gonna listen to the message. Okay. She lost Wi-Fi service. I already told her, and for everyone else, that we're recording. Okay. Yes. Hey, Booger. What's up? Hey, Booger. Oh, dude, I just. Guys.
Yes.
Hey, love, look, you did that. Sit back. I'm still screen sharing. Okay. Let's fill it out. Hi. How you doing? Yeah? And if you're not sure, again, like we all now, this will kind of make it easier for us. And always, I think we should go through our friends list weekly, just to wean people out, so that we don't have anyone that's just taking up space. And if you don't know like who to take out, it's people who have not been active. If they don't have a picture as a profile, like take them out. Um, Not like if it's the way that I see it, if it's a page who has like one friend and the picture does not seem to match the face, take them off. It's most likely like someone who's foreign and stuff like that. But yeah. Hi. Dancing like that. You're back.
My fiance let me like force me to give him my phone so he could fix it. So anyway, what are we talking about?
Okay, so as you can see in the screen share, what we're doing is we're categorizing in alphabetical order the types of friend lists that we're going to be doing. So the first group would be A through E, then F through J, K through O, P through T, and U through Z. So take a few minutes and create those friend lists.
Once we create them, are we just waiting for
I didn't get.
Once you create them, like I've been doing, start adding.
Okay, now question.
Go ahead, Jody.
When you are adding people to the list, are you going by the first letter of their first name or the first letter of the last name?
The way that I'm going through that catches my eye is the first name.
First, okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a chance to get on that Zoom. So where do we go? Like, where do you go to create these lists?
You go to Facebook, the app on the computer. I think you do it
On the computer.
Yeah, you can do it on the computer on Facebook.com. You see right here. Okay, so let's just go to home. You go to right here to friends list. If you don't have any friends lists, well, the option just pop up, Jody, if you don't have any friend lists.
I think if you don't have one, you can still, like, under the explore option, it should still have the friends list there, and you can click on that and then start creating whatever kind of list that you want.
All right, perfect. So here, friends list here. Just.
Can this be done from the phone, or is this only for the computer?
Let me try through my phone now. I know somebody mentioned that you can add to the list from your phone, which was golden. Like, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. I don't know about the creating one, but who knows? Maybe you can now. We'll wait for Jack.
I don't think you can.
No?
I think you have to create it through the computer, and then you can add and access it through the phone. Because I'm not seeing, like, an ad feature on the phone.
Yeah, you're right. I think we tried that before. We couldn't find it. So yeah, with either a computer, a laptop, or a tablet, or an iPad. Try it out there.
I'm just pretty much gonna sit back and watch you guys and probably do like some adding on Facebook or something. But I won't have Wi-Fi for at least another month or two, which really sucks. But at least I got my phone. But I can't get on my computer until I'm off of my phone because that's what I have to use like as my hotspot. So I'm just gonna kind of chill out and see what you guys are doing with this, and then that way I can do it like later on tonight or something. Okay,
that's fine. Perfect. So that's pretty much okay. So who saw the Zoom? If you didn't see the Zoom, that's okay. You can probably still watch it.
I have it pulled up in a separate one. Is it the Alicia Geggs? Gedge, whatever her last name is?
That's a good question. Let me see. I don't even know what was her name.
She has short hair with glasses.
Yeah.
I started watching that one. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
really good. 20-minute video, and I was just like eating all of it up. It was so good.
I have to finish watching that one.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's really good.
I'm so mad. The other day, this past week, I saw this little ad thing that Eric Worre had put on Facebook, and I just thought, whatever, let me try it. It was like 7 steps to become like a signing machine or something like that.
Yeah.
And I had paused it to hop on the Zoom with Carrie and Tay. And when I had gotten back onto it through my phone, I closed all of my screens and I couldn't get back on it. I was only on step 5 of 7, and I was so mad because I have like, I think a page and a half of notes from just those 5 steps that I had written down already. Like I probably could have had 2 pages, 2.5 pages of notes. And those notes were so good.
That happened to me too. I'm so mad. It wasn't his video. I was watching something on YouTube, and he was talking about boys, 10 steps on closing a deal, which was perfect for us for the last 10 days. And this guy, he was featuring the video, and for some reason on YouTube, I just went on history. It didn't even pop up. Like none of the videos that I recently watched were there. So I was just like, are you kidding?
I need to check YouTube. I'm gonna check YouTube and see if it's there.
I've been trying to look for it. I'm so upset. I can't find it. But he gives amazing, amazing tips. What I will be researching now and collecting information to share with you guys is attraction marketing. That's the next thing that I want us to be prepared for before the 4th. But what else? The friends list, cleaning out. I have a schedule here if you guys want to do this. How many on here have people in their downline?
That are working or that aren't working? That's the real question.
Both.
I do.
Okay. Okay. I believe Kristen does too. This is a schedule that Katie Sullivan she does, and I'm going to what happened? I'm gonna share it with you guys. Let me see. What she does is on Mondays she does charting. On Tuesdays she interacts like on her team. I'm assuming like team Zooms or something. Then on Wednesdays, she contacts and like checks up on her loyal customers. On Thursdays, she follow-ups with her PLCs. And then Fridays, she's contacting her PDTs. So I guess we can tweak it to our schedule according to our 30-day push. But I figured that was kind of a good way to sort of like stay in task with everything. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I was watching a YouTube video. But do you guys have any tips, like ideas on the new strategy with the friends list?
What well, that's probably in the video. I was gonna ask, how is this gonna help and benefit us in terms of interactions? What's the difference between doing this and making like the list that we already have with PLCs and stuff like that?
It's actually pretty amazing because when you just go and you click on the first list which is the letters A through E, you get to comment and like, and you get to see who's active and who's not, which again will help you in removing people. You get to interact with them, which at the end of the day, with what all this does is it boosts your algorithm. So your stuff gets to be seen a lot more on their stuff because letter of the day, don't get me wrong, it's a genius idea, but the way that the friends list is now categorized, we can do way more than just one letter of the day. Now we're conquering 5 letters of the day plus, whatever letter that we're choosing.
Right.
Yeah.
And because, like, when you choose those, like, that's all that shows up in your news feed. So you're not going to have to, like, weed people out. And then you can still take your, 10-minute sessions of interacting with everyone. Like, just go back to your normal settings and interact with everyone.
Yeah.
But then you've been intentional with those 5 letters that day.
Which is great. It's actually helping us be way more organized and very targeting specific groups. Perfect.
Right.
It's helping us.
Oh, and think about how much it's boosting, because right now we're doing letter of the day. So if you're doing like one letter, that's a whole month. So you're only interacting with that letter one day. And this is you're interacting with that letter sometimes twice a week. Because you look at 5 sets, so that's going to boost everything that people are seeing, those algorithms for sure.
Which is gonna be amazing, and especially also for the people that we add onto our warm market, they're immediately gonna be seeing our stuff. It's perfect, and it even helps us to interact with people that we have not messaged in a long time. So. I mean, I thought it was golden. The friends list, to begin with, I thought was a great idea. But the way that she breaks it down, I'm like, who are you? This is such a great idea.
No, I'm having a very hard time here.
Tanya, everyone will be able to see it, including the people in your friends list. Because at this point, before I'm gonna suggest, like, for all of us, only a certain amount of people are seeing our list. And again, it's just a number of people that we're interacting with because it's what pops up on our news. But with specific with letters A through E, I mean, that's just a large number of people that now they're going to be seeing our stuff as well. So, and that also helps us to, if we want to post to only them, it's also very beneficial too. That answers your question. But let me see. Guys, but that's pretty much. But I mean, the video explains it way better. But I just couldn't like hold back and have us like to begin to prepare this because I'm pretty sure this is we're not gonna be able to get this done in one day. We all have like a lot of friends and stuff. I have like over 700 people, which is not a lot, but like it's a lot for me.
So I found where I can like add them to the list on the app. Right now it's only giving me like the generated options like stay at home mom, work at home, family and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. I found that, but I don't think I can add the group, which is what I'm trying to say too, that I had added 100 new friends this month. I was pretty excited about that.
What's the problem? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, Tanya, you're gonna have to repeat that. Can you hear me? Stop. You're a brat. Say hi. Say hi.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Square. So let me finish here with adding. Okay, so
I need to find out.
my letter B is like not that large of a list. I'm kind of surprised.
I'm like so glad we're doing this now because I feel like if I tried to do this once we started, I'd be like, I'm wasting so much time.
Yeah, that's probably how I would feel too.
It's in the back of the drawer. Or at least it used to be. The pan's hot, babe. Holy moly. There's 218 in my first list.
What?
218. Yep, A
Wow.
through E.
Wow. Kayla, put it down. Okay, but no, honey, that's not what we're gonna do.
Thanks, babe. What am I doing now here?
I wanted to say too, Tanya, that was a good idea that you suggested about the free sample to people like who refer people to you and that will like definitely sign up. I think that's a great idea.
I love the idea, and I kind of like was just thinking about it from my upline. Like, I don't know, a few months ago, my upline had a post up that said, "Who wants a free bottle of our Fat Fighter?" So I messaged her, and I'm like, "How are you going to be giving like these people free Fat Fighters?" Like, I didn't understand it. And she's like, "Well, basically, what I do is when they say, yeah, they want, like, they're interested, I send them a message and I say, okay, well, this is what I need you to do. I need you to put a post on your wall, and, you know, I'll give you everything you need to say or whatever. Just tag me. And if I get 2 sales from it, then you get a bottle of Fat Fighters for free." And I kind of took the idea from that, but with, like, refer a friend, because I feel like a lot of my friends are interested, but they always say they don't have money. So I'm like, well, maybe they know somebody that would be interested too, and that way it'd be kind of like, you know, they'd be wanting to refer friends that they know that could probably afford it, so they get, you know, the free wrap. I don't know. That's my logic behind it, but hopefully we'll try it out and see how it works.
That's a really good idea.
We do something like that on my team, and it's actually it works. Used to have like referral points. They don't do that anymore. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that.
Yeah,
But like
I miss referral.
we'll do you?
I do. I like that.
That was
So-
awesome to do that.
You what?
It was awesome when they used to have the referral program.
So what we usually do is if you refer a friend and one person buys, it depends. Like if you do like 5 friends, you can get a free wrap. If one person buys and you only like refer a few, one person buys, you get a free wrap. 2 people buy, you get 2 free wraps. We've done it that way. But I feel like 2 wraps is a lot to give away to one person. So I'm always like,
Yeah.
That's why I think it could be very useful for, like, all of us, because, I mean, maybe some of you guys don't even have wraps on hand, but maybe you have greens. You could always do, like, a week's supply of free greens, you know what I mean? Like, it could really be anything, and that's the great part about it. Because I guarantee there's different people that are interested in different products and not just the wraps, you know? That's what's great.
I was thinking about when I send my thank you letters to people, or like on birthdays, send them a birthday card and a sample of greens if they're not a customer that uses greens.
I need to do that because, like, I've heard of those ideas from, like, my team, but, like, that was, like, once in a blue, and never again have I heard again, so, like, I just completely forgot about it. So, like, for this Christmas, I'm definitely gonna be doing it.
Yeah, I have a lot, like, I've heard a lot of people doing it for their loyal customers and stuff like that, but I don't know, like, potentials, I don't know, like, have anybody ever, like, have any of you guys ever tried sending out, like, a sample to your potentials on their birthdays or anything?
That's a good idea, though.
I've sent
I don't know,
samples of greens to potentials.
Yeah.
like I've sent a few samples out, but like those were mostly from my giveaways and stuff, and I always ended up having like just horrible feedback. Like it was just bad. So I haven't really done the giveaways and stuff anymore. So I started thinking about it like after the past few days, like especially the people like getting mad because I'm not giving them free samples of all this stuff that I listed. I'm like, I wonder if I just took like a list of like my potential customers, like my actual list that people, you know, have said, oh, well, I'm interested in this, but I don't have money right now or something like that. And then just sending them out like at Christmas time or for their birthday or something, to kind of like just show them, you know, this is what it is, like, you know, and maybe it will give them more of an incentive to want to buy it sooner.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, everybody wants everything free. Like,
Oh my gosh.
you don't go to
I
Target
like
and ask the cashier, can I get this for free?
I literally just wrote down like notes in a notebook. I wish I had it right now because I don't know where it is. But the other night, like I got so irritated from one girl, like who got mad because she thought my post was about free samples. And like I just like I don't know, I couldn't let it go and I was trying to, so I was like just venting
But isn't it
to
like 18 to 19 minutes this time?
and I'm like, you know, you don't walk into Walmart expecting to try every product before you buy it. You know what I mean? Like, and I just, the way I was putting it into words, like talking to him, and like it made so much sense to me. And I'm like, I don't know if it would be a bad idea or maybe people would kind of respect the fact that I'm open about it and I'm being honest and I'm being like straightforward. Because I did see a girl on my Facebook that did it, and she actually got like really good feedback from it. But basically, she went live, or like I would go live, and you know, just talk about how like you guys, like I'd love to give you guys all free samples, like I'd love to share it all with you, but you know, I have to make money, I have to support my family. You know, basically, like you don't go into Walmart expecting to try every single bottle of shampoo before you, you know, purchase which one you want. Like, so I thought about going live and talking about it like that, especially where I've had so many people like the past few days interested in a particular product. Just to kind of get it across that like, you know, we're, even though like we would love to share these products with everybody, like we still have a family to feed, like we still have bills to pay, and we can't just like throw away money, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I thought about going live about it, but if I do, I'll probably wait a couple more days or like a week.
I mean, samples are good, but you have to be intentional with who like you give the samples to, and you know, a lot of people just want freebies. You know, because yeah, like Costco and like other places, they give free samples, you know, which is great. But when they first started launching Costco, they weren't that easily eager to give away free samples. It took time. They can afford it now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of like where we're at, you know, like, I mean, yes, granted, I did buy $250 worth of stuff this past like week, which is terrible. I should not have done that. But I'm like, you know, even though I want to share these products with people, and like I have some that I could be, you know, sharing with people, but like the whole point behind it is like, if I'm giving these away to people that just strictly just out like I want free product, like I don't care about buying it, like that's not going to help me out in the long run, and I'm just going to end up losing so much money, you know. And I hate to think of it like that, but it's like the reality. Like I can't afford to throw $100 down the drain. So I'm trying to figure out a way, like you said, to be like more intentional about who I give the samples to, because when I've done my giveaways and stuff like that, I pretty much opened it up to whoever. Like, comment on this post, share it, like it, and like you are in the drawing. Like, which is great, but 90% of the time it's people that just want free product.
So I just want to point out really fast that Costco Costco and Sam's and people who give out free samples, they are not free. Like Costco is sponsored by those people, so they either get a cut of what is made, like it's promotions,
Yeah.
and that's all it is. So it's never, it's not Costco really that takes the hit. It's the product, whatever they're sampling out.
I think yeah, you're totally right on that. I think that I'm gonna probably put a post out tomorrow and just like from what samples I have, like the greens, the coffee, I don't even know, I'm not thinking clearly right now, but whatever I have for samples pretty much.
Free?
Huh?
You give out the coffee free?
I've done 3 samples of it, and then one to my mother, and then one to a lady at my local store right here. Like, she's just like an old sweet woman, and I knew that like she probably is never gonna buy from me, but like, she's one of those people that I'm like, you know, just friendly with. So I'm like, here, just try this. Let me know what you think. But I think I'm going to put a post up tomorrow with like kettle coffee, $4, green samples like $2. You know, just like list off the and how much a sample would be, so that way people start getting it in their head like maybe $4, and then if I like it, I can. But I've noticed that's what a lot of the uplines have been doing is like charging like a few bucks for their samples. So
Yeah, okay.
So I think the biggest thing is not necessarily getting samples into people's hands. I think it's really getting your card into people's hands. I think like the samples it's a big thing if you've been talking to somebody for a while and they show interest, or if it's your way of saying thank you for ordering blah, 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 blah. Thank you for being my DT. Thank you for, that requires a sample. I feel like your business card is more powerful than just handing. So samples are good if, again, like you guys said, if you're being intentional.
Yeah.
If you're just giving out samples left and right, you're not really going to get very far. You're not getting feedback and you're not going to get their information, then it doesn't make sense to just hand out samples. At least that's the way I see it. Like, I like giving out samples, but it's like during the holidays, I staple samples to my Blitz cards because it's the holidays. Everybody likes to get stuff. So I'll staple like the greens or the wow to my Blitz cards when I go out. But I'm not just going to hand out samples to everybody because it gets costly. So I think you really got to be careful on where you draw the line.
Yeah. We have a little over 3 minutes. But yeah, she's completely right. You have to be wise and tactical with who you're giving your sample to. Are you positive that they're going to become a loyal customer? Or even like Kat said, even to loyal customers, because you're gonna want to make them happy, keep them happy. So blitzing is way more important, Nothing wrong with giving out samples. That's why I think if any of you guys have like a whole bunch of samples in hand, have a sample party, have a wrap party. That's a way.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the samples into more people's hands than just one-on-one. Yeah.
It's that's how you can close a deal, because you can talk to them, your experience and stuff about the samples and stuff. But to hand them out, you're just attracting people that just want freebies.
Yeah. Well, and okay, think about it this way. You have to think mentality. You have a party and you have a bunch of skeptical people coming over. They can sample things. It takes one person to be like, you know what? I'm going to get this today, for another person to go, I wasn't going to, but maybe I will. Maybe I will. And then it kind of is like, domino effect.
Yes, that's very true. Very true.
That is very true. Yeah. And that's the thing is like, if you give it to one person and they say they don't like it, you also have to remember you're in the business of helping them. So you need to figure out why they didn't like it or what they did like about it. And when you're in a group of people, like you said, if one person says they like it, then everybody else is going to be like, maybe I should try it. So that's why it makes more sense to be careful with samples.
Yes.
Yeah. Samples are your secret weapon.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit that target.
Absolutely. When you already know that you've been working on that deal or you're going to close it, that makes sense.
It's like, you know what? I've been talking to you for quite some time about this product. How would you feel if maybe I send you a sample so that you can try it out, and then you can let me know what your thoughts are on the product, and if you like it, we can finally sign you up. Stop it. Okay, so I guess we could end it here unless you guys want to keep going. Wait. Someone said Jody, right? Jody, you couldn't stay after 11. I guess we could cut it because this is just individual work. But if we can all agree, let's have this friends list. You know, it shouldn't really take us as long. Let's have it done before we start the 30-day push. And if there's anything that you guys have any ideas and stuff about organizing and everything, please share in the group chat or in the group page so we could just, you know, be up to date.
Sounds great.
Okay. All right, ladies. So
Okay.
talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.